Okay guys, welcome back to Cooking with Friends. Tonight we will be making a easy and delicious meal. We're doing salmon tacos with Mexican street corn, okay? So we have our corn tortillas over here. We have salmon. We'll be mixing it in with a little sweet potato to give you a different flavor. Here's cilantro, red onions, red peppers, and mushrooms, which is going to add lots of flavor. We love to make it colorful and tasteful for you guys. We also have Gouda cheese, garlic salt, blackening season, and a little lettuce here.
Okay, so we're going to be frying our shells today, and the most important main part you're going to need is a corn tortilla. A lot of people try to do this with flour and it just does not work. It's not going to give you that crispy effect. So this is really fast process, so let's get started. So I like to put mine down first, and I just like to do it for seconds and just keep flipping it back and forth, because this way I'm cooking the inside and the outside a little bit. And make sure you just press it down. Alrighty, so at this point, this is where I'm going to start to form the shell. And I'm just going to take it and just like fold it over in half. And then you can take a fork to like press it and help you form it. And I'm just going to fry this side first. And we're just getting the form. So then I'm going to go ahead and flip it over and fry this side. And like I told you, this is really quick. So, and as you see, the form is already coming about. And that's simply it. And it's just about done. I'm going to remove this from the grease and season. Alrighty, so your tortilla shells should look something like this. And let's go ahead and move on to the next step. Alrighty, so now that we have fried our corn tortillas, we are about to go ahead and roast our sweet potatoes. So with this, we already have, this is an instant potato that you can do quickly. So you can either steam or bake it for a little bit, or you can roast it. So I'm going to add a little olive oil to this. And then I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit of garlic salt. I'm going to mix this around, and I'm going ahead and put this into my little roasting machine on 400 for about 7 to 10 minutes, just so that they can get a little bit crisp.
Okay, next we're going to go ahead and season our salmon. We're going to use this blackening season from Obey. And you want to kind of put it on there kind of heavily so that you can coat the top of it. Next, this is about how much you'll need on here, give or take, you know. Next, we're going to go with a little bit of garlic here. And then we're going to go with a little bit of granulated onion. Okay, so now you're getting ready to put your salmon in your pan. Butter your pan lightly. Put your salmon in and just sit and let it cook. We're going to flip it in just a second. You just want to get a nice crisp on it, okay?
And you're going to cook it for about 3 minutes on each side, because you're going to chop up your onions and your peppers and still saute this inside of the salmon in just a little bit.
So now we're going to flip it over. And that's how you want your top to look nice and crisp and not burnt. Still flavorful and juicy, okay?
Okay, so now that we have removed our salmon, be sure to go ahead, and you don't have to clean out the pan. You can use the same pan. You're going to just throw in your veggies, and that's going to include your peppers, your onions, and your mushrooms. And these are shiitake mushrooms. This has a real distinguished taste, and they're really good. So you're just going to saute this around, all that good juices and flavor. Because really, you probably just need to add just a little bit more seasoning, but the pan already has still a lot of seasoning in it. And you're just going to saute this just a little bit. And you're going to add your salmon back in, chopped up. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and add our salmon back in. We have chopped it up a little bit. And we're just going to stir fry this all together. And from here, we're going to add just a little bit more seasoning in. So from this point, make sure that you taste it, because this is going to be the base of your tacos. Alrighty, so we're going to add just a little bit of salt in here. And then we're going to add some pepper. And then we're going to go ahead and add just a little bit of Mrs. Dash as well to this. Okay, so our potato has roasted. And we're just going to add that in. And that's a sweet potato. And that's pretty much done, you guys. You can go ahead and cut the heat off and just allow that to, I lost a potato. You can go ahead and cut the heat off and just allow that to sit. And let's go ahead and plate our potatoes up. Okay, so actually before we plate up the tacos, we're going to go ahead and get started on the Mexican corn. So you're just going to take some butter in a pan and put that down. Let it melt. And then we're going to go ahead and fry and cook up our corn for about 6 to 8 minutes. So we're going to let that melt down and then go ahead and add our corn in. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and add in your corn. And like I said, you're going to just fry this up. And you can add just a little bit of salt and pepper to this, but don't forget that we're adding so much flavor to this. You really don't need anything on your corn. So I'm going to allow that to cook up and so that it can fry. And we can move on to the next step. This is going to be really quick and easy.
Okay, so now we're finished with the corn. It's nice and buttery, okay? If you need more butter, just dump it in, but I think this is okay. We're going to take a scoop of mayo. You can always add more if you need it. I think we'll need just a little bit more here. Season it with cayenne pepper. Chili powder. Cilantro. Next, we're going to add a little bit of this cheese here.
And this cheese is, the type of cheese that you would need. It doesn't matter the brand. Just make sure that this is the cheese.
And when you're done, it should look something like this.
Alrighty guys, hope you enjoyed that quick recipe of these salmon tacos and this Mexican street corn off the cob. And if you guys make this recipe, be sure to tag us and enjoy.